Hello guys, my name is Lenice and welcome back to my channel. So I am actually very excited about this video. I was this morning, well actually a few days already, I was just so excited to do this and I was like, maybe I should make a video out of this because it might inspire you in some kind of way. I hope, I don't know. Today we are actually going to make our own war room. Yes! But before we get into that, if you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Lenice and I make videos about art, faith, and lifestyle stuff. So if you want to see more, if you want to follow along, then make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And you can also follow me on Instagram. We are going to do this, you guys. We are going to make our own war room. What is a war room, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. So, let me just tell you the whole story. I was inspired by the movie called War Room, of course. So I hope you guys know this movie. If you don't know this movie, you should watch it because it's like literally one of the best movies I've ever seen in my entire life. It's so good and I love it. I have seen it like 5 times, I think, maybe more, I don't know. But I've seen it many times. And I actually, each and every time, I'm just so inspired and so amazed by this movie because it's just so powerful. But let me tell you what it's about. It's basically about prayer and about how important prayer is. And that movie is just so amazing. It's basically about a woman who learns how to pray in some kind of way, who learns to build a relationship with the Lord, and it's just so cool. It's a life-changing thing for her, and it's just so amazing. The movie basically shows you how important prayer is and how life-changing prayer is. And I cannot tell you guys enough how important prayer is. I feel like prayer is one of the things that are most attacked by the enemy, because the enemy knows how powerful and how important prayer is for a Christian. Prayer is basically oxygen for a Christian. Without prayer, you just cannot live spiritually and you just cannot build your relationship with the Lord. I know out of experience that prayer can be very hard sometimes, because sometimes you just feel like you don't know what to pray or how to pray, or you're just like, I'm too tired to pray, or I don't have time to pray, and things like that. But I do believe that, like I said, it's one of the things that the enemy attacks the most because he knows how important it is. And that's why I just want to encourage you guys to pray. And I am basically going to take you guys along with me. I'm going to make this little prayer thing for myself, this prayer space, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I do it, and also kind of tell you guys how I pray. I hope it motivates you to pray because, like I said, prayer is important, you guys. It can change lives, it can change circumstances. It is so important. I just cannot tell you enough. The past year, God has taught me a lot about prayer. I've been a Christian for 4.5 years now, I think. Almost 5 years. I've been saved almost 5 years, but I did not know how to pray properly from the beginning. But that's not something that I learned immediately, and it's not something that I wanted to do immediately. It just has been, this past year has been kind of a hard year for me in different kind of areas in my life. So God really showed me how to pray and how to pray specifically. And he's still teaching me a lot of things. So I'm just sharing this out of my own experience. I don't say that I'm like a professional or anything, but I just want to share this with you guys. I'm just going to take you guys along with me today, and I'm going to show you how you can make your own prayer space and how I actually pray. Maybe it might inspire you, might give you some tips or something, but yeah. So I know this is kind of a long intro, but let's just get into this, you guys. I'm so excited about this video. So I actually have these little papers where I just write everything down that I'm praying for. And that's what we're gonna do right now. We are going to make some categories and then create smaller categories. So what I mean by that is what I'm going to show you right now. The first thing that I'm going to write down is I pray for my marriage, of course, and these are just the main categories. Then I pray for my baby. I also have a category for family. I have a category for church, friends, and just people we know who are not saved yet. So basically unsaved friends. So that. Then I also have a category with Christian influencers and for celebrities. Celebrities who are like unsaved, so unsaved celebrities. I have just so many people following them, so many people looking up to them. Of course Satan is going to attack them. Like, of course. I mean, if you can get a celebrity, then you basically get all their followers too, because the celebrity is the one who influences, who has like a big influence on their followers and things like that. If you know what I mean, I hope I say it the right way. But the same, for example, with Taylor Swift, she says all those things in her songs, and people listen to her songs, and they can get influenced by her songs, of course. And that's the same with all type of music. So I feel like that we should pray for celebrities and people like that. I pray for Christian influencers and celebrities. I also pray for my internet friends. And also one of the last categories I have is I pray for world issues. And what I mean by that is I pray for example for people who are stuck in human trafficking and just the issues that are going on in the world, like people that are stuck in human trafficking and just things like that, you know. This is what I have right now. I will show it to you guys. So these are the categories I have right now. And then I am actually going to make some subcategories. What I mean by that is, for example, my marriage has different areas. So I pray for my husband specifically for different areas of his life. I pray for me specifically for different areas of my life. I pray for our finances. I pray for the things that we want to achieve, the things that we need. I pray for our future kids, our baby right now. I pray for our quality time. I pray for intimacy. Things like that, you know. So that's what I mean with subcategories. So you can make your own thing. Like I just gave you guys some examples, and for example for my baby, I also pray for like my pregnancy, that my pregnancy is going smooth. I pray for delivery already. I pray that the delivery will go well. I pray that my baby will be healthy. I pray for the future for my baby. I pray for the doctors that are going to help me deliver the baby. You know, I'm just trying to cover everything. And the same with family, with church people, friends, Christian influencers, internet friends, unsaved celebrities, and world issues. So I'm just trying to be as specific as possible, because specific prayer is actually very effective, because the Lord loves specific things. So that's specific prayer is just very important. Same with baby stuff. When you are having a kid, you need stuff, of course. So my husband and I, we don't really have like this big huge budget we can spend or anything, but I was like, you know, the Lord is a Lord of miracles. I'm just gonna write everything down that we need, and I'm gonna pray for it. And we actually have a lot of it already. We just got it from people gave it to us. They didn't need it anymore. It's such a blessing. Like specific prayer, you guys, it is very good to do, and it's just very amazing if God answers the prayer and you're like, whoa, that's very specific, and I prayed for that and it just happened, and it's just so cool. So I have the categories right now. I'm just gonna write some stuff down for myself. You can do that for yourself. I am done, you guys. So yeah, different categories, different subcategories. That's my tip for you to pray specifically. So now I'm actually going to start making the notes and the things and start being creative. This is the fun part, you guys. You can just be creative as you want. So let me show you where my prayer place is going to be. When you walk right here, you have my bedroom, of course. I'm sorry if it's kind of messy in some kind of way. I don't know if it's messy for you. In the movie War Room, she actually uses a closet for, yeah, her space, her prayer space. But we only have one bedroom here. We have one closet right there. Yeah, there. We have another closet in the hall. So this is basically the other closet. It's a storage room. It's pretty big actually, but it's already so full. So because we actually don't have like an extra space or something, I'm just going to use this right here, this space right here. So if you guys don't have like extra space or an extra room that you can use for your war room, prayer room thing, then I would suggest be creative, you guys. Like, for real, you can use any space you want. You can use a little space on your wall, you can use a little space in your closet, you can use a little space on your bed or whatever. Like when I lived with my mom, I actually shared a room with my sister. So I also was inspired by that movie War Room. I've watched it like literally a lot of times, so I was inspired with that. I wanted to have my own prayer space, but I didn't really have like that much privacy because I shared my room with my sister. So I was like, where am I gonna put my prayer things? And one of the first thoughts was maybe the inside of my closet, but people were just like looking in my closet, so I was like, it's a little too personal, so I just want to have my own little space. So what I actually did is I started using my desk, like underneath my desk. Well, this is a desk, you can see, of course, but for example, I just this is underneath my desk. I actually just put down some prayers right here and nobody knew. That's how creative you can be. If you just are afraid that people might see it or might read it, if it's just too personal for you, then I would suggest just look for a place where people don't look. But like I said, this is my room. This is all the space we actually have. But if we still live here, when the baby is here, then we are actually going to share this room with the baby. Of course, it's big enough, so I'm not concerned about that. So yeah, all that space right there I could use that, but I'm gonna use this door. So here are a few Bible verses that I really love, but I'm gonna use this door. My reason is when people come by, when people come visit and they want to see the house and stuff because they have not seen it yet, or they want to go to the balcony, then I can just open this door and close it all the way until the wall, so people cannot see my prayers. And so I can just hide it this way. Yes, of course my husband can read them, but yeah, he's my husband, he basically knows everything. Now it's time to get to some stuff, guys. Of course, you need your Bible. Gonna use some scripture too on the wall. I'm just gonna make some stuff and then we're gonna get back to you guys and I'm gonna show you what I did. started off with this right here. It just says let's pray, because I thought it would just be fun, you know. And then I would not show you the prayers because it's kind of personal. So this side is the marriage side, and I just hung up a little picture of me and my husband and some tickets from a place we went to together on a date. This little sticker right here. And underneath the sticker, I just wrote down, the Lord did not give me a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, love, and sound mind. And it's based off this text right here, 2 Timothy 1:7. I just had a little planned thingy doodle thing. Things are the white pages are the prayers for the baby. You can almost see where I am at. So this here is the ultrasound, the first ultrasound I had from the baby, and my engagement ring. I thought it would be fun to hang it up here just as like a memory. Right here, I just hung up this thing. This is just a little box. I got this box with my eyelash curler in it, and I thought it would be fun to hang it up and just put some pens in it. So whenever I want to write something down, I can just write it down. We have the family side, and here underneath I just hung up this thing. I don't really know what this is. I just looked around the house and saw random stuff. Unsaved friends here and world issues here. And then back to this side, I actually have the church people. I have this cute little card, and this is actually very, very beautiful because my husband also got a card, but we got this card when we lost our first baby from the people in our church. They wrote down some very, very beautiful stuff, just some encouragement and stuff. And underneath that, I actually have these things. One says, "True beauty is found within." It's very, very basic quotes. And have courage. Oh my gosh, you can see me. Hello. This one is, "Have courage and be kind." And then I have the Christian with the Christian influencers, unsaved influencers, and internet friends. And then right here, I have a card that I made for my husband one day. There's like a poem in it. I'm not gonna show it, it's kind of personal. And yeah, that's basically the thing. And I just did this right here just to make it a bit more fun. So you guys remember to always pray and never give up. I got this little plant. My friend also got this plant. My best friend. She's basically my sister. And this is our friendship plant. It's kind of fun. And so for the people who want to know where this Bible is from, I will link it down below. It's a very beautiful journaling Bible, and it's just beautiful. Thank you guys just so much for watching. I hope you got something out of this. I hope it inspired you to pray. I hope it motivated you to get into the Word and to actually pray specifically and pray effectively. And like I said many times, you guys, prayer is important. You should not neglect it. If you ever feel like, I don't want to pray, this is blah and blah, 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 you just don't feel like it, push yourself through it. I have done it myself. Push yourself through it. You will not regret it. And you can also pray, of course, like, God, please help me to pray, help me to have the desire to pray, help me to have the desire to grow, and things like that. You know, you can always ask God for help, because we don't do it on our own strength. I don't do it on my own strength. I do it with God. And same with you. You should do it with God. Together with God, He is amazing, and you should just ask Him stuff, you know. All right, so anyways, thank you guys just so much for watching, and I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much. Bye bye.